and good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders. This is FXFreedom broadcasting you live on YouTube. And this is Forex Trading Course 101. Happy Monday, everybody. 23rd of May 2022. Never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way the three pillars, right? Yes, the three pillars of the 101. 202 is something different. Pillar number 1 is the market, everybody. We're trying to learn about the market with those three modules. Basic module, market structure, beginner, trend line, support, resistance, candlestick formations, and then intermediate multiple time frames. Pillar number 2 is the strategy. We're going to talk about the strategy in the advanced module, and the big one, the trader. Okay, pillar number 3 is the trader, talking about the trader and the tools, more in the Forex course 202, everybody. So we are going to end, everybody, the beginner module this week. Okay, this week we are ending candlestick formations. So type in the chat if you have any questions, send emails. Okay, for homeworks and questions down here you can send me an email on educationfxfreedom@gmail.com or send me a message on Skype if you have any questions about candlestick formations. Everybody, moving forward, what do champion beginner traders always say? Champion beginner traders always say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis, and my 50 cents on the left when the market scares the hell out of you. Don't be afraid to do the right thing. Oh, I lost. Follow the rules, follow the concepts. Oh, I lost again. Follow the rules, follow the concepts. Oh, I lost again. Follow the rules, follow the concepts. Everybody. And something's happening with Bitcoin because the dogs are getting crazy. Some of you don't know, I have two dogs. One is called Ichi and the other one is called Fibo. Ichi for Ichimoku and Fibo for Fibonacci. And remember, everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. If this is your first time, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch basic module, what is market structure, lesson number 1. Risk disclaimer, the webinars, the streams are not trading or investment advice, everybody. Okay, are for educational purposes only. Either way, don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? That being said, so on Thursday we have Japanese candlestick, we had bearish market structure but uptrend. Today we have bullish market structure but downtrend. Type in the chat, everybody, what currency pair do you think has a bullish market structure, bullish market wave, but it's in a downtrend? Do you know some of them? What do you think? No, there is no right or wrong. What do you think? We talked about euro dollar, right? Everybody see? Not to sound arrogant, because I'm not, but this is education. Okay? This is education. It's a game of probability. It's a profession probability, everybody. But euro dollar making us some pips and money, this is called education. And if you didn't see the Thursday streaming video, everybody, check it, because we are talking about the mindset, the process. Okay, so let's delete a few things, everybody. Delete this one. Okay, and colors, right? Colors here. Let's change the color. So bullish market structure but downtrend. and we are talking about uptrend, downtrend. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, now we're going to close this trade. It was just an entry. Okay, close the trade, close position. There you go. Not relevant. Down, down. Somebody's asking, Freedom, what do you mean bullish market structure but downtrend? So, great question. Let's open USD JPY. USD JPY daily chart. Let's get out of the euro dollar. USD JPY clone chart and clone chart. USD JPY monthly chart, USD JPY weekly chart, and then you have the daily chart, right? Okay, now let's start with USD JPY monthly chart, everybody. Hello Allah, how are you? USD JPY monthly chart. What do you say? Hedge fund trader Allah, are we in an up market wave? Are we in an, do we have bullish market structure on the USD JPY monthly chart, everybody? Or are we in a bearish market structure? Meaning we have a down market wave. What do you think? Everybody? Somebody's typing USD, GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD, everybody. GBP USD monthly, give me a second. Well, it's a little bit different than USD JPY. Makes sense, because talking about the monthly bands, Forex course 101, lesson number 1, what is market structure? Hello Jane, how are you? So this is a little bit different, but still, right? So if this is the lower band somewhere, and maybe not that easy to understand, but this is the first extension leg in here. So let's continue with, we can check other pairs, everybody. Using 1 month chart is way off. Jane, would you be so kind and explain a little bit further? What do you think? Hedge fund trader Allah, are we in an up market wave, down market wave, bullish market structure, bearish market structure? Bullish, exactly. Bullish, okay. Now this is on the monthly. And here you have on the weekly chart. Let's compress the chart, everybody. Weekly chart 2, right? Extension, retracement, extension. Similarly to the monthly. Somebody's typing, what is market structure? If this is your first time, everybody, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch basic module, what is market structure, highs and lows and trends, uptrend, yes sir. Makes sense, everybody? We are here. If this is your first time with us, we are here. We are in the course, everybody. This is for beginners, Forex course 101. We are in the course, what, 6 months plus? If this is your first time, yes sir, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, what is market structure. Okay, we are 6 months plus, I believe, and we are ending this week candlestick formations. Hedge fund trader Allah, uptrend, yes sir. What about the short-term trend, everybody? If this is USD JPY weekly chart and the yellow is the market wave, what is the short-term trend doing? Is the market making higher highs, higher lows on the weekly, or is the market making lower lows, lower highs? And Jane, I'm waiting for your answer. If you would be so kind and explain for everybody to understand. 1 month chart is way, way off. What do you mean? Uptrend, exactly. Do we agree, everybody, that the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs until down in here? And then the market on the weekly starts to making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, something like this. Do we agree, everybody, that this is the general visual of the price section on USD JPY weekly chart? So, are we in a downtrend on the weekly? No, right? Everybody remember, we are talking about Japanese candlesticks, candlestick formations. Okay, so this is the weekly. Now let's go on the daily. So the GBP USD is here, monthly here, weekly here. What about the daily? Is the daily in an uptrend or is the daily in a downtrend? So talking about extension, retracement, extension, right? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Let me check here. I need to see a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs. This is not, I'm not sure about. Yes, so it was here, extension, whoops, and retracement, and then extension to, no, this is not a retracement, there is not an uptrend, everybody, until up in here, right? Hello, hedge fund trader Julius. Julius says no, downtrend. So we have an up market wave, everybody, bullish market structure on the daily. But as Julius is saying, we are in a downtrend, short-term downtrend, market making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows so far, right? Tomorrow might be something different. Exactly. So we have three different visuals, everybody. Tell me, USD JPY right now, probability wise, should we be looking to go short on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hour chart, daily chart? Or should we be looking to go long, to buy? The 1 hour chart, the 2 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, the 50-minute chart. See, everybody, how this works? So maybe not the monthly because it's not closed yet, but from the, let's do something like this, right? But from the weekly, so this is the weekly chart. And as we did on Thursday, similarly, we have what? We have a bullish market structure, something like this. So this is the market wave, right? This is the market wave. And then we have a short-term uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Retracement, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Extension, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then we have something like this. Transparency, there you go. transparency. Make sense, everybody? So here is the question. How are you going to trade this one? And how are you going to LSS short? Yes, sir. Word for today's candle to close. Remember, everybody, what we talked about on Thursday. How are you going to type in the chat what kind of a trade are you going to do? So number one, long or short, meaning buy or sell. Number two is going to be a long term slash short term, and number three, it was extension trade slash retracement. Brazilian guy speaking English. Retracement, retracement trade. And there is no right or wrong. Everybody analyze USD JPY right now and type in the chat. So I'm the student here, you are the boss, and I'm asking you, boss, how are we going to make money on USD JPY today? So hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Ala, Jane, type in the chat, what do you want, how are we going to make money today? And Jane, don't worry, you don't need to use the monthly chart, you can go on the smaller time frames. Make sense? But remember, everybody, Jane saying using the monthly chart is way off. I don't agree with this. I would not agree with this, everybody. Oh, but I'm a day trader. It doesn't really matter. The higher time frame controls price action and direction of the smaller time frames. So the monthly chart is extremely important. Okay, there is no right or wrong. You can go long, you can go short, not a problem. Yes, right now. What can we do? So as on Thursday, so this class today, it's an upgrade, okay? This is USD JPY weekly chart, and here is the definition of your trade, everybody, if you want. Yes, there is no right or wrong. You can go on the daily, everybody. You can go, so clone chart, you can go on the 4-hour chart, clone chart. You can go on the 1-hour chart and clone chart, and you can go on the 30-minute chart. Make sense? If you are on the 30-minute chart, USD JPY, how are you going to make money? So long or short, number one. Then it doesn't really matter long or short. Type in the chat long term or short term. And lastly, type in the chat is going to be an extension trade on what you are seeing the pattern, or is going to be a retracement trade. Somebody's typing not on YouTube but on the other streaming platform, Freedom, this is too difficult for a beginner trader. We are 6 months plus in the course, everybody. Some of you are new to the lessons and to the course. Please go back on Dukascope YouTube webinar page, and you have this course from 2019, I believe. Yes, go back and start to watch basic module, what is market structure. Okay? So you could be trading the 30-minute chart, everybody. The same question. How are you going to name your trade? Long or short, long term or short term, extension trade or retracement trade? 1-hour chart, same question. Same question. This is the 1-hour chart. 4-hour chart, same question. And daily, same question. Jane is saying, I think it's safe to assume that everybody is trading short term. Julius, long term sell. Jane, the general answer would be there is no right or wrong. Okay, you have traders trading long and you have traders also trading short. There are different strategies, everybody. Different strategies how to enter a trade, different strategies how to manage the risk. Make sense? Julius, long-term sell, extension trade. Hedge fund trader Julius, what time frame? So, Julius, I'm going to short the market right now. Tell me where should the stop loss go and where should the... So, I just entered into the market. Okay, type in the chat, Julius, what time frame, where should the stop loss go, and where should we profit take? And talking about candlestick formations, right? Candlestick formations, where is the... There you go. So bullish market structure, and where there is a downtrend, we are going to see what? A bearish candle or a bearish candlestick formation. Remember everybody the knowledge about candlestick formations? Candlestick formations and candles sometimes. So candlestick formations are number one, tradable patterns on the higher time frame and are also reversals patterns. Okay, so here is the question. After this class is over, you are going to be by yourself, everybody, and you have a short-term downtrend on most of the JPY pairs. AUD JPY, it's like this. NZD JPY, it's like this. USD JPY, it's like this. Julius says 2 hour time frame. Julius, okay, thank you very much. Where is the stop loss? Where is the take profit? Jane says on hourly chart look like it's consolidating now. Jane, do you want to go long or short on USD JPY 1 hour chart? There is no right, no everybody, there is no, some of you are new, there is no right or wrong. Right now, in this very moment, okay, right now, you have traders right now buying the 30-minute chart and you have traders selling right now the 30-minute chart. They are looking at the same charts as you and me, but they are trading different directions. Why? Because they are trading different patterns. If they know what they are doing, all of them can win. And if they don't know what they are doing, all of them can lose. But there is no right or wrong. Hedge fund trader Julius, 2 hour chart, very good. Where is the, so 2 hour chart, where do you want to have your stop loss? Clara says, I will go long, very good. What time frame, Clara, what pattern, where is the stop loss, where is the take profit? Jane, I would like to short now, great. 1 hour chart. So Jane, hedge fund trader Jane, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Julius, type in the chat please, where is the stop loss where is the take profit, and what pattern are you trading, and on what time frame. Now Julius is shorting the 2-hour chart, Jane is shorting the 1-hour chart. So type in the chat, Julius and Jane, where is the stop loss going to go, where is the take profit, and the most important thing, Forex Course 101 course, what pattern are you shorting? Clara, you too? What pattern are you going long? And remember everybody, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Yes, there is no, everybody don't let anybody tell you, oh, you know, I am right and you are wrong. There is no right or wrong in the market. Make sense? There is no right or wrong. Somebody on the 30-minute chart is going to do something different than somebody else on the 4-hour chart, and somebody else again on the daily chart, and somebody else again from the monthly and the weekly. So I'm going to short the market one more time for Jane. Shorting the market. We're not going to, everybody, we need to calculate risk, but we are not going to waste time right now. So we're just going to short the market, submit, okay. Clara, 127 will be my stop and take profit 128 USD JPY. Okay, Clara, what time frame and what pattern? So I'm going to go long right now, entry buy, stop loss is going to be at 127.000 and take profit is going to be at 128.800. Submit. Excellent, Clara, you are in, very good, congratulations to you. Now just tell us, Clara, what time frame are you trading and what pattern are you trading? There is no right or wrong, everybody. Don't be shy. We don't bite, make sense? We are here to learn. "30-minute time frame, very good. So let's clone. Okay, I'm going to delete the 4-hour chart. So it's 2-hour chart, Julius, 1-hour chart, Jane, and clone. 30-minute chart would be Clara. Okay, very good. So education, everybody. There is no right or wrong. It's a probability game. Makes sense? It's a probability profession. Clara, you are going long, right? Are you going against the market wave? Clara, are you going with the market wave? Everybody? Somebody's having, oh my gosh! Ah, you got it, right? Beginner traders, right? This is how we learn. Somebody would say, oh, I'm trading this one. You know, this is what I'm going long on. Excellent, very good. This is how we learn. But between the red market wave on the 30-minute chart, right, and the green short-term trend, which one is stronger? No, see everybody, somebody's telling me, oh, Clara is wrong. There is no right or wrong. It's a probability profession. If you would go back on Dukascope YouTube webinar page from this year, not 2019, but this year, what we started, it was, remember our first conversation? We are trying to teach you, everybody. Number one, we are looking for traders. Number two, what we are trying to teach you is what it's called probabilistic thinking. Probabilistic thinking. Make sense? What is probabilistic thinking? There are some concepts and some rules that if you learn, number one, if you would just listen and learn, you know, those concepts and rules are going to show you that high probability. So whatever you do in the market, you know, you are going to win 7 times out of 10. Make sense? Whatever you do, you can go long, you can go short, whatever you do. When you have a high probability, you are going to win 7 times out of 10. Why is this understanding important? Because you can do everything right and you can still lose 3 times out of 10. Jane says, take profit 127.80. Okay, so shorting the market. Shorting the market, everybody. Give me a second. So short and add the take profit. 127.80. Jen, I cannot profit take. 127. Jane, maybe you want to say stop loss 127.80? So 1 hour chart, everybody, 1 hour chart. You wrote TP take profit, so maybe if you see consolidation, everybody, right? Something like what, like this? Consolidation maybe. And we learned, everybody, the rules on how to trade consolidation. See, everybody, this is education. Hedge fund trader Julius, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Jane. I'm waiting for your patterns. You know, because I am boring telling everybody for years, stop loss goes on the pattern traded, stop loss goes on the pattern traded, stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Right, hedge fund trader Ala and Dancy, if you are here, stop loss goes on the pattern traded. And Jane, so this is all education, everybody. We are all the same, we learn in the same way, you know. If somebody was shorting the sideways movement, right, you shorted in at the wrong time. Consolidation. Just an example. Yes, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. Everybody, we've learned in the previous lessons what makes money to the trader. One more time for Jane, Clara and Julius. Type in the chat, what makes money to the trader? Forex course 101. There is also the Forex course 202, the advanced course. But Forex course 101, what is one of the most important things to learn? What makes money to the trader? Talking about beginners, everybody, too. But professional too. What makes money to the trader? The entry, the stop loss, the take profit, trade management, 5 risk reward ratio, risk management. Brazilian guy talking English, risk management. Everybody, Forex course 101. What makes money to the trader? Everything is important, yes sir, but only one of those makes money to the trader. No, come on, don't type, oh, entry, stop loss, take profit, trade management. I'm telling you, there is one of those is the most important, and you and your trading is going nowhere until you master this one. Right, Allah? And this is why we are asking you, okay, it doesn't really matter long or short. You can go long, you can go short. There is no right or wrong anyway. But what pattern are you trading? Because if you are not clear on the pattern, your trading is going nowhere. Make sense, everybody? And if somebody says, no, I don't agree with you, we are going to say, okay, fair enough. We are going to welcome you on the show, and you are going to show us your results. Clara, right entry. The most important to make money, it's account size. Clara, no. Jane, no. The stop loss. The stop loss, it's what makes money to the trader. So Julius, if the stop loss make money to the trader, what pattern are you shorting and where is your stop loss? Everybody, the stop loss, you can accept what we're teaching you, you can reject, not a problem. But I'm telling you, all of those are important, yes sir, we are clear about that. The stop loss, until you master the correct stop loss, you are going nowhere. Oh, but you cannot improve without trade management. Everything is important. Don't start a fight right now. But entry and take profit and trade management and risk reward ratio and risk management are not going to help you until you understand that the stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Freedom, can you repeat please? Yes sir. The entry, the take profit, the trade management, the risk reward ratio and the risk management are not going to help you unless you understand and learn. Trading is a learnable skill. You learn where to put the appropriate stop loss. We are trading patterns. It doesn't matter scalper, day trader, swing trader, position trader. You are always trading patterns. This is the specific of the Forex market. The crypto market is a different animal. The stock market, it's a different animal. The ATF market, those are different markets, everybody. This is the specific of the Forex market. I will wait for the daily candle to close and break the support zone at... Thank you very much, Julius. Now what pattern? We are still waiting for the pattern. So this is Julius. Stop loss, edit label. Julius, stop loss. We are still waiting for the pattern. Edit coordinates. 1, 2. Julius, I cannot put the stop loss in 1, 2, 6. You are shorting the market, man. See everybody how this works? Entering the market, everybody. How many of you can relate? I'm going to delete so far. How many can relate to this, everybody? entering the market, this is the easy stuff. Calculating the lots, the volume, right? It's the easy stuff. I'm going to go long here and short in here, and this is my take profit and everything. Learn and understand that the stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Somebody's typing, oh, this is the easy stuff too. Well, once you learn, sure. But until you learn and understand that what makes money to the trader is the stop loss, right? This is the question. Somebody's typing, not on YouTube, but so somebody's typing, boss, why the stop loss is making for now no pattern? Then get out of the trade. Get out of the trade, yes sir. If you are not clear on the pattern, make sense? Julius, get out. Don't even think about. You are shorting the market, you have no idea what pattern are you shorting, get out. Oh, but the market is falling. It doesn't matter. You are going nowhere. You cannot trade like this. Make sense, everybody? This is how we learn, right? Common trader mistakes, everybody. Those are, and me too, we've all done this, make sense? What is the common trader's mistake? Beginner traders, I'm seeing this candle on the 30-minute chart and I'm going to short the market because I'm seeing the market falling down. Or I'm going to go on the 1-hour chart and just an example, sure enough, so I'm going to see here on the 1-hour chart, you know, those 1, 2, 3, 4, those white candles, and I'm going to jump in and I'm going to buy. Been there, done that. Me too. 20 years ago, this is how we learn. But we are trying to teach you and we are trying to explain to you that there are some rules and concepts to this market. That this market is predictable to a degree, everybody, makes sense? So how is possible that the stop loss makes the money? If you have an uptrend, everybody, right, something like this, and the market does something like this, right, just an example, we have an uptrend, we are in an uptrend, right, and this is the uptrend line, and this is just an example of a pattern. And every single pattern has strict black and white non-negotiable rules on how to enter, where the stop loss goes, and where to profit take and how to profit take. So if we don't learn, you know, so on the 30-minute chart, 1-hour chart, whatever chart, you know, I'm going to see this short-term uptrend and I'm going to do what? I'm going to sell or buy? I'm going to buy, right? Now here is the reason. If you are consciously aware, if you are clear that you are going long on the uptrend, and this is not the uptrend, everybody, the black one, make sense? You are buying the red one, but the red one, it's a part of the black one. So if the stop loss goes on the pattern traded, the trader without the proper and correct education is going to put the stop loss down in here. How many of you are doing this? Don't tell me no, because I've been there, done that, okay? How many of you are doing this still? Me too, back in time, I was doing this. Now what's the challenge? What is the stop loss? How come the stop loss is the most important element between the 7 of them? How come the stop loss makes the money? Because this market can reverse and stop me out on my wrong stop loss level, right? Tell me everybody, did the pattern change? Did the market break the pattern? The market can hit your stop loss, and in this example the market even broke the uptrend line, the blue one. Did the market broke the pattern? Are we still in an uptrend or not? Yes or no? Type in the chat everybody. And this is just an example. This happens on all time frames, everybody, and on all patterns, you know. Uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, market wave, down market wave, head and shoulders, channels, you know, whatever. Candlestick formations too. This is the reason why the stop loss is the single most, all of them are important, but this is one of the most important things to master, to learn. The stop loss goes on the pattern traded. So if this is the uptrend, right, this is the relevant low, this is the relevant high, this is the relevant higher low, this is the relevant higher high, this is the relevant higher low, this is the relevant higher high. Still in an uptrend, exactly. Yes, we are still in uptrend. Jane, I would expect consolidation first. It doesn't change the fact, Jane, that we, as beginner traders, we put the stop loss in the wrong place. And everybody, if you want to listen to me, trade what you see. Don't trade what you expect. Make sense, everybody? This is not me, this is Dr. Van Tarp. Don't trade your expectations. Oh, I'm going to buy the market because I know that the market is going to go up. That is a false breakout. This is how the market works, everybody. So if this is the relevant low, relevant high, relevant lower high, relevant higher high, relevant lower high, relevant higher high, and we are doing something like this, unaware that the stop loss goes on the pattern traded, how many times the market stops us out and then goes our way? Type in the chat me. Can you relate to this, everybody? Type in the chat, oh, this is me. This was me for sure 20 years ago. I was doing this. This was my experience as a beginner trader. How many times the market stopped me out, you know. It seemed like the broker is against me, you know, and the broker is spying on me, you know, and the broker is stop loss hunting. All the stupid bullshit talk, you know. I'm talking about myself, everybody, don't be scared. You know, all the stupid things I was telling to myself when my mentor was telling me, no, there is no such thing, nobody's against you. You just didn't learn. You know, put the stop loss on the pattern. You know. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for being honest. Thanks for being honest. So check, everybody, you can check your trading, make sense? Clara, me, Julius, me, Ala, me. So homework for you, everybody. Look at your past 30 trades. Okay, look at your past, not 3. Look at your past 30 trades on the demo account, everybody, and identify a pattern. This is an example, and identify a pattern and figure out if you would be a winner if your trade would be a winner if you would put the stop loss in the correct place and come back to class and tell us what did you find out. Jane, how do you calculate where to place the stop loss? Jane, it's not a calculation. It's called charting. It's on the chart. Okay, Jane, great question, Jane. It's not a calculation. So if Julius would say, okay, I'm shorting the 1 hour downtrend, then the stop loss goes up in here. Make sense, everybody? It doesn't really matter 15 pips above the relevant high or 20 pips above the relevant high. This is the appropriate stop loss on the short-term trend. I'm thinking the broker is after me. Well, 1% are dishonest, but most of them are honest, Clara. You can live in peace. Live, sorry, my pronunciation, English accent maybe not wrong, but you know, you can relax, Clara, okay? 99% of brokers are honest. Okay? Nobody's after nobody, believe me. Yeah, sure, but it's only 1%, you know. You have, everybody, wikifx.com. If the broker is regulated, they are honest. That's very true, Freedom, I think like that. Everybody, don't believe the bullshit YouTube videos you are watching online, okay? 99%, well, I don't want to sound arrogant because I'm not, but 95% what you see on YouTube, it's pure BS. Trade how? Because the secret the broker don't want you to know. They want you to make money. Oh, the broker is against me. The broker wants you to make money. Because the more money you make, the more money they make. The honest ones. Yes, everybody, start to think for yourself. Don't believe, make sense? Question, start to think. If you see some BS video on YouTube, start to think, well, this doesn't really make sense to me. You know? The forex brokers, all of them are against the retail trader. Well, this really doesn't make sense to me. You know, and challenge those guys online if you want. Yes, they're lying, right? What is the biggest lie in here? Who knows? Trading is a learnable skill, yes sir. What is the one of the biggest lies that you're going to find on the web or YouTube? 2 minutes to go, everybody, then we need to close for today. There is one big lie that 95% of YouTubers, they're not real traders anyway, you know, they have the Lambos and the Porsches and, you know, they are driving the helicopters, you know. What is one of the big lies? No, everybody, I mean, you know, we are all naive in the beginning, makes sense? But when we start to think, you know, you're going to look at it doesn't matter where you live, you know, USA, Canada, Europe, Japan, Brazil, you know, knock on the door of some institution, knock on some hedge fund, or knock on the door of some investment bank and talk to the traders. You are going to see the reality. So in conclusion for today, everybody, trading, it's absolutely a learnable skill. What is the big lie? You are going to be a millionaire in a year. Liars. Trading is a learnable skill, yes it is, but you are not going to be a millionaire. Make sense, everybody? If you think, right, oh, if this would be that easy, my gardener would be a trader. Can you reintroduce yourself? My name is Michael in English, formerly FX Passion. Starting this year we changed to FXFreedom. What else can I tell you, Jane? Do you have any specific question? Okay, everybody, trading is a learnable skill, but you are not going to be a millionaire in 1 year. Start to think for yourself. Make sense? Trading, it's like a university. And I'm not sure, I don't know all around the world, but you know, I believe there is no trading university so far. So it takes some time, right? Beginner traders, yes, I have a statistic from my students, everybody. If you're a complete beginner, with the premise that you are learning in the correct way, because you can spend years learning in not the correct way, you know, then you can start to be consistently profitable. Not rich yet. Jane, I don't have a website. I'm not selling anything. Okay, Jane? Everybody, if you find a website with my name or something, it's fake. I don't have any website. I'm working with investment banks and brokers and hedge funds. Okay? So, how long is going to take you with the premise that you are learning in the correct way to be not rich, but just consistency? You are going to find consistency more or less in a year and a half. Those are the numbers. Numbers don't lie. Those are the numbers from my students. Okay? And then it's about the business. Who are you partnering up? Who are you working with? Makes sense? Do you work with somebody? Do you work for somebody? Are you part of any group? It's about capital. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong. Okay? And do the homework. Check your last 30 trades and see if you would put the stop loss in the appropriate area. If you don't know, come back to class tomorrow and ask questions. Oh, I entered in this trade at this price level and I have no idea what pattern was this. Make sense? Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for